Hi guys, thank you for coming back here. Thank you very much. Thank you. 谢谢大家，非常感谢大家回来了哈。OK，好了，All right. So hi, let me say a hi to everybody. Okay, all right. I have CK here, Fab, and who is this? Stanley. All right. Okay, Bradley. Oh, Stanley from somewhere else. Okay. Hi, Stanley. Where are you from, Stanley? Okay. And yes, Fat 哦，我用餐的，谢谢你啊，专心听课哈，谢谢啊。All right, Manwai Hanson, good evening to you. All right, okay, and CK Bradley, yeah, thank you so much for coming in. All right, okay, good. Roger, okay, nice to see you here. Mr. Lee, okay, Mr. Lee, Malaysia in Malaysia in Oh, Vietnam. Okay, Hanoi. I see. All right. Okay. Okay, all right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. All right, welcome back to my channel today. In this session, in Forex Live Trading 2021, November 24, live trading. All right, we are going to make use of a live trade, live chart. Okay, to actually go in and analyze at the same time. Let's learn something from there. Okay, all right. Okay, so I will be conducting this session in English and also in Mandarin. All right, and I also have different platforms from the different for different areas. Okay, so bear with me if I didn't read your messages. All right. Okay, so I hope my sharing will be good. Okay, if you like my this session, okay, give me a thumbs up. Okay, give me a like, press the like button. Okay, so that I know the number of people who like this session. All right. I'm still working hard to maintain this session. Okay, so on so that every Wednesday we can see each other, and I'm going to create more session. Okay, similar session like this with all of you, so that we'll be able to communicate with each other more and often, so that we can learn more from each other as well. Okay. So if you have questions, yes, please feel free to shoot your questions. Okay. So over here, all right. So as you can see, okay, over here, all right. This is my YouTube channel. So if you have just came in, okay, first time here, remember to click the subscribe button. All right, so that whenever I go live, you will get a notification as well. All right. Okay. สวัสดีครับผมกินข้าวเหนียวไหม All right. So okay. I have to practice my Thai now. Okay, I got to practice my Thai because I'm going to see the Thai very soon as well. All right. Yes. Yes. The border has opened for Malaysia. 对不对？马来西亚我们这边已经打开了哈，11月29号正式打开，还有5天的时间。OK，但是还是只有指定的一些才可以过去哈，不是马上就可以过去了啊。Okay, guys. Yes, Sawadee Well, from Thailand. Okay. So yes. Do you have any questions for me today? Okay, I'm not sure if you have things like this. Okay, I think you don't want to see my face so long. Okay. Okay. 哦，我们不要看我的脸了哈，不要看那么久了哈，所以现在回来给我 MT4好吗？Give me the MT4, please. Hubert is asking for the MT4. He says he's sick and tired of my face. Okay. All right. So yep. Okay. MT4. Thank you very much. Okay. So yes, and let's see what do we have here. Okay. Today, what are we going to talk about? Okay, we are going to learn something which will happen most of the time in this forex trading. Example. Okay, last 2 weeks we are talking about H4. Okay, what are the secrets that a lot of people don't tell you? Okay, how they actually plot out the price and can send in advance. And to their friends or to the all the traders out there. All right. And secondly, we also learn about what's the turning point in how to see the turning point in H4. Okay. All right. So very simple. If when you're learning online, okay, listen to some information over online. Okay. Very simple. Okay, is that I will just put it this way. there's a way to actually learn something. Okay, there's a way to learn. Okay, and the way to learn this thing is very simple. Nowadays is what we are talking about in the technology, YouTube. Am I right? Okay, so I urge everyone, if you have, yeah, if you have been here, okay, or listening live here, to refresh the memory, to capture the information right deep inside you. Okay, the next day while you are showering, once you wake up, everybody will start to go with their phone. Okay, so we, instead of listen to some music or something else, okay, why not you just play back my video, just have my voice over the showering time, the shower time. Okay, so after that, the whole day, the night before you sleep, then you watch my video. Okay, just watch. Okay, really watch that before you sleep, and we repeat a few times. The information will be there for you. Okay, all right. Hi Derek, 你好 啊，안녕하세요. Whenever I see you, I believe you are smiling there. I saw you smiling there. Are you smiling there? Huh? Okay, okay, right. So yeah，刚才我在这里分享啊，这样啊，我会用英文和中文来讲解。刚才我分享的是说，在这线上教学的学习的时候呢，Fat 听得懂中文而已哈。OK Fat，那么最好就是明天早上一起床的时候呢，就赶紧哈，就在这个早上的时候呢，怎么说呢？就是那个把你这个 video 再重新听一次啊，不用看，就是听那个声音走着走着就可以了。OK，然后呢，就在晚上的时候，明天晚上的时候，在睡前呢，真的又再重复一次看，真的是在看我讲的和我指的那个图形啊这些东西。这样的话呢，会让你呢更深，能深深的印在脑海里面记忆里面 ，OK， 好不好？所以这些都是在线上学习的一些小窍门，都可以让大家呢都可以有 benefits，OK， 好不好 ？All right，so 在这个的话呢，在这里的话本来这个就是很重要的一些东西，OK，All right。Yes, Han, you are smiling. Yeah, okay. Okay, Fed. 哦，老师我听得懂啊。哦，原来你听得懂英文哦。OK OK，很棒很棒，好好好。That's good that's good。我的中文是不好的哈，所以呢，如果我说的不对啊，描述的不好啊，请大家帮个忙，OK，帮我哈，OK。All right, thank you so much。还有很多哈，还有很多人陆陆续续开始进来了。Okay, that's good. All right, so guys, if you are in here, all right, would you like to say a hi to me and tell me where are you from? Okay, example, hi Eric from Singapore. Okay, right? Okay. Okay, so yes, today not much of focus. We only have three currency pairs to focus: Aussie dollar, Pound Aussie, Pound Yen. Correct? OK， 我们只有磅美、磅澳还有磅日，所以呢，今天好像没有什么好关注。OK，but I know Thailand over there in Pound Aussie, well good catch. I guess you catch some. Okay, you caught some. Am I right? So that's good. All right. So over here, just to understand more about trading, and you'll be able to stabilize your trading, and you can get it better. Okay. All right. 好的，谢谢你。OK。Okay, Jenna, 谢谢你. Okay, all right. So over here, yes, that's right. Okay. First of all, let me ask. Today, we have a trading here. Okay, we also have a trading. So every day, I will have a trading session. Before the trading session starts, I actually have a planning. Am I right? I have a planning. So I do up my planning. In this session in my YouTube. Okay. Forex trading plan. Okay, so Forex trading plan, I have a playlist. You can go and take a look how I do up my plans, and that's how I did up my plan for myself. So that before I start, okay, before I actually start going into trading, I have a plan. So I know what I'm going to do. All right. So it will actually give me a peace of mind. Okay, I'm just like a little kids, Okay. Every day you must tell the kids the timetable. Today, what we're going to do, what time we're going to do something, what time we're going to do something. Am I right? so that the kids will be always looking forward. Oh yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to finish this thing, I'm going to do the next thing. All right, so same thing. Actually, as we grow older, we've forgotten some of the basics, and that can really help us in a lot of things in life. So this is one thing that I'm going to share with you, that you plan and you know what you're going to do, you feel excited, and you anticipate what's going to happen, and you know clearly how it will go in your plan. All right, okay. So 在这里呢，我们就像小孩子一样啊。如果小孩子很喜欢嘛，你给他说今天我们要去动物园，几点去动物园，几点喂猩猩，几点喂老虎，OK 啊，就是这样的意思啊，所以他们就会很期待。所以其实我们要回到最起初、最原始或者是最基本的那个生活方式，去做好这些准备。那么在外汇交易里面呢，你就不会茫然，你就不会不知所措。那么你有一个你有一个方向，你有一个计划，你就知道要怎么走嘛，对不对？OK，all right，so yes。Guys, I believe well, so many people here, all right? So would you like to give me some engagement here? Okay, don't make me feel I'm talking to the Canon camera in front of me, okay? Am I right? My guys are still smiling out there. So would you like to give me a hi? All right, give me a hi, okay, before we start, okay? Give me a hi. So for the first 15 minutes, I'm going to introduce how you learn online when I'm sharing, okay? So that you know when you are watching this YouTube, how you actually can learn and actually get the information right into yourself, okay? All right. Hi guys, thank you so much. Okay, right, Riano. Okay, thank you, Riano. Riano, actually, you're from Italy. Spain. Sorry, Spain or Italy? Italy, Spain, Italy, Spain. Oh, you're confusing me now. I believe you must be a cheerful and playful guys here. Okay, okay. All right, Philippines, Thailand, Korea. All right, Costa Rica. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Okay. And Czech Republic. Okay, that's nice. Thank you. That's a very nice place, Czech Republic. Okay. All right. All right. 还有吗？马来西亚 Roger. Okay. Thank you. Oh, 168 from Korea. From Korea, okay. All right, so yes, guys, okay. So, yep, thank you so much. Okay, so let's see what do we have here today. Okay, let's take a look at what do we have in Aussie dollar first. That I actually pick it up. Okay, Aussie dollar. Okay, Aussie dollar. 好，来我们来看看一下澳美好不好？澳美 ，OK，Hi Christine， 你好 Christine， 哎，怎么 Christine 这个名字跑到这个 screen 来了 ？OK，All right， 这个是我认识的 Christine 夏，对吗？哎，你好，你好，你好，乱跑了，这个，OK，All right，OK，我们来看一下澳美啊 ，OK，Aussie dollar， 我先讲英文先啊 ，OK，Let me go with English first so that I can continue in Mandarin，OK。All right, so now let's take a look. Okay, today what did I say about this Aussie dollar? Okay, Aussie dollar. Okay, over here. Okay, Aussie dollar over here. What we are talking about Aussie dollar is that the support is been hovering around here. Am I right? Okay, so waiting for it to break the support. Okay, then when we are retracement renew, then we start to sell. Correct? Okay. 欧美的话呢，我们今天就说了嘛，就说到说这个从这里的话呢，它突破了这个支撑位置以后，那么我们才从这里呢等它回调。如果在不突破的这个支撑变压力的情况下，我们才来做空嘛，是不是 ？OK， 好，现在开始在突破了，对不对？现在在突破啊。所以现在在突破的情况里面呢，现在这个时候做单子啊，哇，不可以做单子啊！现在这个做单子的话，有穷追的一个现象啊。OK， 这个就是我们在追单子啦，我的意思是 OK， 所以千万不要这么做。OK，All right，OK， Yes， Susanna， friends of friends of Phoebe. Okay, so you're also for Philippines. Okay, thank you very much for coming in. Okay, so I guess Philippines over this side here, you're going to form another community. Okay, that's nice. That's good. Okay, all right. So so Aussie dollar over here. All right, let's have a relaxed one, a chat. Okay, a chit chat session over here. At the same time, let's learn something, huh? Okay, so today what we're looking at is Aussie dollar is now breaking. If we are going to enter a trade right now, it's going to chase. Okay, and very likely the support is only here, and that's where a lot of mistake that actually comes in. Whereby, why am I always going the wrong direction when I enter a selling and it U-turn? Okay, because we are entering upon the support level. Okay. 每次在这里啊，看到这样的情况，每个人都会想要去想要进单子，这种就叫追单哦。那么你看看下，如果这个支撑位置在这里的话，这个就是和当初每一次都有很多人说啊，为什么外汇一进场，你做空它就做多，OK，你进了场它才做多OK，因为我们进场的时候呢，一般都是就是进在这个支撑位置哦，所以呢会难免也会遇到它回调啊。是不是 ？OK， 所以这个就是一个问题啊，所以很多人都不了解说，哎呀，为什么我进场都每次一进场，我做空它就买，它就变上去，我买上它就掉下来，真的是很头痛的一件事情啊。OK， 所以这个就要非常注意一下哈，好不好 ？OK， 所以大家请注意一下哈，不要千举万动哈，这些都要注意一下哈。OK，All right, so yes, OK. Today, what we are going to talk about this topic today, okay, we are going to talk about rejections. Okay, a lot of people heard me saying rejections from this rejections when I'm doing my planning, and a lot of people don't understand what is called rejections. Okay, so today, what am I going to talk about? Okay, in this timing here. Okay, today I'm going to talk about market rejections. Okay, I'm going to talk about market rejections. Okay, so today market rejections. The topic is about market rejections. How do you see and how it actually help you in identify these market rejections? Okay, that you can follow through the trend. OK， 我们今天要谈的就是这个在外汇市场里面有一个东西，就是叫做这个反击 ，OK， 反击 ，OK， 被市场反击。那什么是被市场反击？然后我们又要怎么看？说在这个市场里面，它反击了，对我们来说又有什么的好处 ？OK， 我们要怎么运用它来做这样的交易，好不好 ？OK， 好的 ，Right， over here， OK， so it's going to be very simple. OK, when we talk about rejections. Okay, rejections. Okay, how to identify rejection? Rejections is a very simple things to identify. Let me pull out the currency pair. Okay, example like GJ, pound yen. Okay, pound yen. Okay, right. So why am I talking about pound yen? Why do I always talk about pound yen? Is because at the same time I'm also monitoring the pound yen, and hopefully we got a chance to enter for a trade later on. Okay, after the H4 opening. All right. So guys, I hope majority of you can understand my English. Okay, and 在这里呢，我会讲华语哈，不过我的华语不是很标准，所以听得懂的就让我就 OK， 听不懂的就叫我重复啊，来改善我的中文一下啊。OK， 今天要讲反击，我们要怎么去看一下反击，来帮助我们的交易？什么又是反击？怎么样看反击这些东西哈 ？OK， 我会用半日，因为为什么我用半日呢？是因为这个半日呢，它呢在这个阶段里面。有很多的这个学习点啊，我看来看去很多，所以决定还是用半日 ，OK。那么呢，同时我在关注半日嘛，对不对？大家都知道那么我看看等一下有没有机会可以大家一起进场，一边学习一边赚一点外快，OK， 好吧 ，OK，Yes，why you sound so serious? Do I sound serious? I don't think so. I don't think I sound very serious, guys. Okay. All right. So over here, let's take a look. Keep Keep it cool. All right. Yes. I will. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at Power Yen. I'm going to use some naked chart over here, okay, a raw chart, so that it's not very, it's easy for people who are watching online with me, okay, instead of having my system over here, okay, but with my system over here, I think it's so much easier for me to identify where the trend is going, okay, where's the point that I'm going to sell, where's the support level I should avoid if I'm selling, okay. All right, so anyway, we are learning tonight, okay, we are learning today. So over here we are going to plot it in the raw chart here, okay, and I'm going to identify some of the rejections in the market. OK， 好，那么我用棒日来看啊，裸图 OK， 我们用裸图来看一下这个裸图呢，来看一看说哪里是一个点位哈，我们看得到说它是被市场反击下来的一种现象 ，OK， 好不好？反击的哈 ，OK， 所以呢 ，Let me go into English again. Alright, so I'm going to start. Okay, I'm going to start off. Okay, with identification. How to identify? Alright, how to identify? Okay, we are going to identify the rejections. Okay, we're going to identify the rejections. Okay, so now over here, when we talk about the rejections over here, okay, these rejections in the chart is very simple. Okay, first of all, prepare yourself. Okay, prepare yourself. The rejections will come. Even before it comes, you should be looking at something like called a resistance. Okay, so let's see. I think it's very common that we have been as a retail trader, we've been using the support and resistance. Am I right? So but you know there's this thing called support resistance. Okay, but you must know how to use it practically. Okay, all right. Technically, you must know how to identify is this a resistance or this is a rejections. Okay, that's a difference. All right. 好，所以在这里呢，我们要懂得辨认这个反击。那么这个反击点呢，对于我们来说有什么用途？首先，我们先找的就是一个压力位置，好不好？先找一个压力位置。So， 在这个压力位置，前几堂课都有说到啊，压力位置就很像这样。OK， 这里啊 ，OK， 我先用英文说哈。Okay, let me zoom in. Okay, so we need to know a resistance. Am I right? Okay, so one resistance coming in. When this resistance actually comes in, okay, it will form like a buying, and at certain point it stop. At certain point it stop. Okay, like example, let me pull this up. Okay, and this is my a green buying candle. A green buying candle. It hits here, and now it stop. When it stop, all right, when it start to have a red candle and it's not moving anywhere and start to zoom down, all right, okay, then this is a resistance level. So we can always take note about this kind of resistance level, okay, right? I'll keep it short in both languages, okay, all right. So 在这里的话呢，很多人在知道说我会看压力，我会看支撑，但是很多压力和支撑的位置，很多人都有不同的见解嘛，对不对？可是这个大同小异啦，主要就是你在看的时候呢，这个架构你已经定好的话呢，你就按照这个架构走，不要再乱跑了 ，OK？ 啊，就是这样的意思啊。所以你在这边你这样看的话，你这样看的话，在这里啊，好像有红蜡烛开始做空，它到了一个点位的时候，它就开始停了，那么绿色蜡烛就开始上来。主要就是这边你要看到说有红绿蜡烛啊，红绿绿啊，一直在攀高，比之前的蜡烛还要高。那个流量啊，蜡烛就是那个流动量来的，就是那个交易量 ，OK， 就是那个交易量。所以这个交易量呢，一产生出来的时候呢，它比它之前的还高，这个还比之前还高，这个就是一个上升趋势嘛。OK， 在市场上有很大的信心一直在做多，对不对 ？OK，All right， so over here， with this kind of candle, a red candle followed by a green, and the next green candle, the volume candle is actually tantamount to volume. Okay, so this volume when it go above the previous high of the peak, that means the volume is actually more than the previous hour and it's still moving upwards. Am I right? Okay, so that means this is a sign of the buying volume is very strong. Okay, so yeah, well, yeah. When you know this, it's too simple. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So it's moving up, moving up, moving up, and somewhere somehow it stopped. Somewhere somehow it stopped, and with a candle, a red candle coming is a selling candle. Started to same thing go lower. The real body go lower than the previous candle, and the next one follow through. Price lower low, lower low than the previous candle. It's a sign that it's a selling, and this part here will form as a resistance. Okay, when this going up buying and it start to come down, when you see low price lower than previous, current price lower than previous candle, and finally closing also lower than previous candle, is a sign of selling. Correct. So in this way, this resistance has formed. Okay, has formed. All right. Okay, right. I go to the Mandarin. 在这里啊，上到这里停了，绿色蜡烛，红色蜡烛价位比之前还低，然后这个红色蜡烛也比上一根蜡烛还要低，一直创新低，创新低。这样的话呢，这是一个现象，就是压力已经开始产生，而且已经在转换做空了嘛，对不对？往下跌嘛，这个很简单，这个太简单了，是不是？好了，那么这个太简单了，那么再简单，你说啊，这个是往下跌，可是我们要注意的是，回来看，其实在这一段呢，无形中呢，它的这个做多停止了之后呢，无形中这里呢就变成是一个压力，所以这个变成一个压力的时候呢，我们呢就可以注意说，在这一段里面，好不好？它呢，我们可以拿做来做一个标准，就是到时候当它的价位再回到这里的时候呢，它就会开始缓慢或者停下来。OK， 好，会有这样的情况。OK， 这是一个所谓的阻力了哈。All right, so after it has formed this resistance, as you can see, if the price went up, if the price going up in future, okay, that hits on this level, and it will start to slow down. It will start to actually maybe retrace back downwards to selling. You know, so all this is formed by the resistance earlier on. So we need to know. Sometimes, at times, we can see that when the price is actually coming near to the resistance, the price suddenly drop very drastically. So when it dropped drastically over here, then you will realize that is it because of the resistance? Oh yes, it is because of the resistance indeed. Okay, so when you're moving up, this can be an indication that when the price is coming nearer, okay, it will either go slow or it will retrace downwards. When it hits and not breaking, it will retrace downwards again. Okay, so this can be one good indication for us. So we need to know where is the resistance. Okay, we need to know where is the resistance. So when we know where is the resistance, okay, and now we will need to know, we need to identify, okay, is this a resistance or is a rejection? Okay, of course there's more about rejections, but today I'm going to talk about one simple point only. Okay, just one simple point only. All right. Okay, example, very simple example, like this. Okay, over here, let me show you. Go. Okay, go a bit. All right, so let's take a look at the most basic one that I'm going to talk about. Okay, the rejections here. How to identify the rejections? Okay, these rejections is very simple. Okay, like this. Okay, can you see? Okay, right. So now, okay, I'm going to. This is the rejections candle. Okay, this is the rejections candle. Huh? Okay. So now let's take a look rejections candle. Okay, how do you see how do you identify the rejection candle? Very simple. Rejection candle number one. Okay, number one, it actually has a long wick, upper shadow, long wick. All right. Okay, upper shadow, long wick. That means to say this will be a big selling candle. Big selling candle. As the price open and goes up, and you see it hits on the resistance and it got pushed back. It got pushed back and the real body of the volume in the real body is so much shorter than the upper shadow. Okay, the upper shadow. Alright. OK， 好，那么我们来看一下我们要怎么去辨认这个反击的蜡烛啊。首先呢，在这一个压力位置嘛，所以你注意看这一根蜡烛的话，一般呢这些反击的蜡烛呢都是有很长的上影线，好不好？当它遇到压力的时候呢，会有一个很长的上影线，好不好？这上影线呢，原本是开了蜡烛是做多的，上，是不是？然后呢，在这个压力范围里面，它就开始被反击下来了。这个反击下来的话呢，它呢在这里的上影线呢是比实体还要长的，好不好？所以这种呢叫做空头强势。好了，不要问说这个蜡烛的名称是什么了哈，不用这么 pro 啦，你这么 pro 不还到最后没有赚钱也没有用啊，是不是 ？OK 好不好？Okay, so we need to know. Okay, we need to know the logic behind the candle over here, pin bar. All right, or you can some. Okay, some is actually the big selling can form as a gravestone. Okay, so you have to understand, be it the name, whether it's a what you call the shooting star, evening star, whatever you call. All right, as long as you must know the theory, the logic behind the movement of the candle, the formation, why it become this way. Okay, because volume initially buying, it meets the resistance area, okay, and it got rejected. Okay, all right, so this is when it's rejected by the market, it's always a very strong selling up there. Okay, all right, this is a very strong selling up here. OK all right， 好，这个呢，通常一般你看到这样的话呢，通常这里靠近那个压力位置或者碰到的时候啊，有这么长的上影线出现的话一般都是不只是说压力的问题，而是市场反击，狠狠的反击 ，OK， 狠狠的反击啊！所以呢，在这样的情况下呢，有这样的一种反击呢，一般如果呢是在下跌趋势的话呢，它的下一根蜡烛你就要注意了，下一根蜡烛的话呢是开了还是在往下跌？如果它还是继续在往下跌的话呢，在这一段里面，它大有可能，如果它跌破了之前的更低的那个价位的话呢 ，OK， 很大的可能性趋势要转为空了 ，OK， 只需要时间了，趋势会转为空，好不好 ？OK，Alright， so when you see these rejections over here, okay, and this after the rejections from this, the big selling.The next following candle that opened with a red candle, and the red candle started to have an engulfing. Now the engulfing over the previous candle is always a sign that it's actually going downwards. But bear in mind, the trend have to be in bear trend. If it's in the retracement, this don't work. This don't really work. Okay, all right. So we must remember to identify the trend as well. This is very, very important. Okay, all right. 趋势也是一个非常重要的哈，你一定要在对的趋势里面，遇到这样的蜡烛的话呢，接下来几个小时呢，都会有往下跌的现象。如果你是在熊市，当然这个肯定用得着。那么如果你是在牛市的话，这只是一个回调，那么肯定这个不是那么的精准哈，所以呢要注意一下 ，OK， 好不好 ？Alright, so at this point of time, if you can understand what I'm saying in English.Okay, please give me a number 2. Punch in the number 2. Leave it in the comment. Number 2. All right, number 2. Okay. While waiting for number 2, I will go into Mandarin and watch this. Okay. 好啦，如果大家听得懂的话呢，请你们打上一个2号给我，好不好 ？IG 的朋友，你们 OK 吗？有吗 ？OK， 也听得到哈。为什么每次都是我们看侧脸？等一下，我的相机要来了，我的另外一台相机要来了。OK， 好了，OK， 好了，那么在这里我转过来，我现在转过来跟你们说话，好不好？好 ，OK， 好的，那么现在在这里的话呢，在这刚看。我们在这里我们要辨认这些很重要的一个事情所以这样辨认出来这些做空的情况呢，我们就知道说，在这个这样的情况，你看到这样的蜡烛那么 只要在熊市，你就要开始准备做空了。OK， 好，或者要怎么运用，等一下我们再来说哈。OK，all right, so yes, that's right. Okay, so and again over here is that when we are doing all this, okay, when we are identifying all this, we need to identify the trend. All this, this is very important. So let's take a look that certain currency pairs the certain stages that you can see the rejections over here. But always remember that the upper wick, the upper shadow must be longer than the real body. Okay, it must be a sign of big selling candle. Okay, big selling candle. Okay, 那么记得啊，在这样的情况下，你一定要是一个空头强势的蜡烛啊。OK， 这种空头强势的蜡烛就是上影线一定要比你的实体还要长。OK， 就像这样的情况哈，这样的情况的话呢，你才这个东西才是叫做反击。那么一反击的话呢，接下来呢，这一个呢都有很大的可能性都会继续往下跌。OK， 好不好？好的，那么等一下怎么运用哈？等一下我们进来的时候才说一说怎么运用，好不好？Okay, so now we know, as I mentioned earlier on, just a little while ago, how to identify, because basically just to have a very long upper shadow than the longer upper shadow than the real body. I think that would be good. If it's something like this, okay, this is considered okay, quite good, alright, quite good, okay, alright, but if it's turning into a red candle, okay, that is the best. That's something I'm looking out for. All right, so let's take a look over here. Let me shift this line as an indicator over here. Let's take a look. Example like this. Can you see this is a very nice rejections here? There's a rejection over here. Okay, so this is good, very good rejections here. Okay, so this is a kind of a candle where you can see market is actually moving upwards initially. All right, happily moving upwards, but out of nowhere there's a rejections. Okay, there must be a resistance somewhere somehow over here, correct? Somewhere somehow over here. So definitely there will be a rejections. Okay, I mean not definitely that you must have a rejection, but however, okay, when the resistance is over here somewhere, okay, first of all, when you meet a resistance over here, first thing, you may be thinking that is whether it breaks or it will not break, and you'll form a new resistance coming down. Or alternatively, it will start to form a rejection here. That means the resistance is very strong. Okay, so yeah, you can take note about this kind of tips that actually help you to identify the next 4 hours how you're going to move. Okay, another secret. Okay, alright. 好，在这里的话，你看像这样也是很不错啊。上影线是比实体还要长，对不对？然后这里是有压力位置，它一上来的时候呢，不突破，尝试突破，可是马上反击，上影线是比这个实体还要长。那么呢，这样的一个现象就是一种反击，在这个压力位置被反击下来。那么这个反击呢，接下来往下跌的可能性通常一般都很好 ，OK， 通常都很好，所以呢还有往下跌的现象，通常遇到这种那么呢，当然一定要在熊市不是在牛市里面遇到这个也是这样不是一定要在熊市。那么呢，在这个里面呢，我们就可以知道说，这个呢，在这个压力位置，这个压力位置就很强，可能接下来第2次、第3次上来的时候呢，它需要比较长的时间来突破这个压力位置 ，OK， 好，所以呢，这个呢，大家都可以参考像这样的情况 ，OK， 好不好 ？All right, thank you. Okay, good. All right. So once you identify this, when the rejection is here, you'll be able to tell that okay, this resistance can be very strong. So when the next round when it comes again and test the resistance again, you got to be very careful with this resistance. Okay, are you going to have a chance to sell? Okay, now if not, then we have to avoid. You're going to break. You're going to identify whether this is going to break or what. Okay. So the rejections actually is to tell you the previous resistance, this area of resistance is very strong. So the next round when it comes about, If you're buyers, then you have to be careful. If you're seller, of course you're happy. Am I right? Okay, but you don't be happy blindly and you just go and continue the selling. Okay, then when you break out, it's gone. Okay, all right. So usually I don't encourage people to have a sell limit order at this kind of at this kind of level, which is very high risk, dangerous, because you never know where the price is going to. All right. Okay. So very simple, huh? Okay. So over here in this let's take a look. Let's identify certain others. Okay. Let's take a look. Example, is there any like let me see. Okay. Okay. Are we in the correct trend? Okay, let's say for example like this, you can see. We in the bear trend? Yeah, let's see. Okay, let's see. Here. Okay. Let's take a look. Down here. Alright. So from here, one look we know is in a bear trend, correct? Okay, bear trend, bear trend. So over here, can you see this? Alright, there's a one over here, this one. Can you see the rejections? But this rejection over here, okay, when it goes up, if we got rejected, okay, well, that's a rejection. Okay, so these rejections, it comes again, the next one, another rejections. Correct. So very likely, and it went below the price of the previous candle, very highly likely you still have a chance to sell continuously for the next day, for the next few days or next few hours. You know, you got a chance. So over here, okay, this type, okay, another one. Let's take a exercise. Okay, we have a lot of practice. It's a practice day today. Okay, so one. How about this? When you take a look at this, is the wick longer than the real body? Well, let's compare. This is 66 and this is actually 77. So upper shadow is actually still shorter than the real body. All right. So now, no. Okay. But this one, how about this one? Okay. Let's take a look. Upper shadow 61. And now the real body is only 30 pips. Well, okay. This is another rejection candle. All right. OK， 我们来这里这样看啊，这里要怎么看这个是不是？哎，这个老师这个很长，可是我们这样放在这里，开盘价上去到最高70个点，下来到这个最低75个点，是不是实体比上影线还要长？这样的话，这个就不算是反击了。OK， 那么再来一次这个好不好？这个开盘价上去到最高的这个点位70个点吧，68。那么这里呢才30个点，实体很小，对不对？可以，这个就是反击啊。那么这个反击，你看这个反击，再隔一天，再隔一个时段，下一个蜡烛开的时候，你看往下跌的可能性是不是很大？好不好？很简单，对不对 ？Okay, alright. So we're going to do more practice, and I'm going to show you. You'll be able to see how it goes. Okay, like example, how about this? How about this? Okay, hey, Harry, you see, this one is very obvious. It's a big selling candle. Okay, big selling candle. Am I right? But why? It's going all the way up. You see, wow, it's so high up. It's bull. Am I right? Oh no, your theory don't work. Yeah, that's right. But the answer is because we are on the support level. We are on the support level. So of course it don't work. Am I right? Yeah, of course it doesn't work as well. All right. So that's why. Okay. So over here. 在这里我们这样看，哎，这个也是哈，反击的很强嘛，对不对？啊，上影线很长，实体很短，可是为什么它就一直往上升？其实因为呢，它是遇到支撑，而不是遇到压力，好不好？这个是因为它遇到支撑，不是遇到压力，所以呢就没有办法显示出来这个呢，接下来的那下一根蜡烛还是会继续往下跌，好不好？明白我的意思吗？哈，希望大家可以明白哈。Okay, alright. So over here, yes, so sometimes as you can see, okay, alright. If you can see over here, the rejection candle, it can be appearing here and it's not working. The theory don't work. It's because we are hitting on the support. So don't just blindly take a look at the candle. Oh yeah. This is what Eric says. Oh, this is a rejection candle, and I'm going to sell. Okay, No. If you're selling at the same basic theory, you are not supposed to sell at the support level. You are not supposed to sell at the support area. Okay. You are supposed to buy, not sell. So you are doing the wrong direction. You are heading on the wrong track. Of course, it don't work for you. All right. So this part here, then how do I explain this? Okay. All right. So I'll come back to the explanation, but let me go into the Mandarin first. 好，这里呢，为什么不能呢？这个虽然是一个空头强势，但是你要记得，它这个空头强势是来到这个支撑位置，所以它来到支撑位置是不可能的，是做不到的。当然，有的时候它会突破，对不对 ？OK， 但是要记得啊，你先要突破的支撑，它才会下。所以你在支撑位置上面去进场，你是不是要拿着枪去闯关，对不对？不要啦哈，让那些英雄先闯，我们才跟着他们去啊，这个才是重点哦。所以这样的情况，不要盲目的看到这样的空头强势蜡烛啊，就以为下一根就是可以继续做空。你要看你的蜡烛开在哪一个位置，那个位置就是告诉你当下交易的情况是什么样。所以我经常都说，你在交易的时候呢，你一定要看好那个交易情况，这样的话。你做起交易来的时候呢，你就比较顺手。做空要在上面做，做多要在下面做，对不对？是不是 ？OK， 所以就是这样的见解啊。All right, so okay, over here, questions? Any questions? No questions. I will move on. All right, okay, okay. So now, let me explain. Okay, this explanation for the rejections here. Okay, rejections here for this part here, this candle here. Okay, rejections candle. Okay, let me take down a note. Okay, I'm going to take down a note so that we're going to help everyone. Rejection candle. Okay, rejection candle at support. Okay, why is there a rejection candle at support? Is that a sign that I'm going to break the support? Okay, is that a sign that I'm going to break the support? Or why? Why is it? Okay, let me explain. Okay, understand the logic here. All right. When you see this part here as a this part here long big selling candle. Okay, right? Okay. So now on this candle, let me place this line over here. Okay, as you can see here, right? So now I'm gonna stick here. Okay, this candle initially it went up. It hits on the support. It went up. Okay, so the support actually give a push. So this push was being rejected somewhere over here, okay? Over here, all right? There must be a reason. There must be a reason why it has been rejected downwards. It has a rejections that show this kind of long wick candle, upper shadow candle. Am I right? Okay, all right. So keep it short first. 在这里呢，有些人问我，为什么这个蜡烛可以在支撑位置这里出现？出现之后形成支撑继续上，这个为什么会有这样的东西？那么不会再继续跌？为什么呢？ OK， 等一下我解释啊，我现在解释给你听，就是看它来到这里的时候，它本来是往上升，可是遇到一个反击点，这样一个很长的上影线是一个反击点嘛，所以现在这个反击点出现了之后呢，它就是一定有它的原因，一定是遇到一些压力，一些范围的压力，比较小、比较细小的周期的压力，可能我们没有看到 ，OK， 所以我们可以慢慢进去看 ，OK。Well, the rejections over here must have been met. It must have some rejection because of this resistance. Am I right? So let's find out. In a smaller time frame, at that point of time, in 24 hours in a day, there may be some time in the 12 hours or 13 hours or 14 hours, something may happen. Like example, news index, okay, or any announcement that actually created these rejections. Correct? Okay, so one day we'll see the rejection. So in 4 hours, we have 6 candles. So 1 candle, 2, 3, it went up initially. So after that, it hits and it come back here to form a resistance, come back down here. So this part here. So where is the resistance? It must have somewhere. Okay, over here. H1. Can you see H1? There's a rejection over here. H1. So in 24 hours, just nice, this particular hour, it meets the resistance over here. So can you see? Over here, this part here, it rested nicely. It rested nicely, okay, over here. Can you see there's a rejection here? It went down, pushed back, and it hits on this area of resistance. Because of the rejection, it's also a resistance. So it formed a resistance, it went down and continued to push again, trying to break. You see a higher low, trying to break the resistance, but it doesn't work. It went down again. Am I right? Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, I'm going to tell you this story short part by part 啊。OK，所以在这里啊，我们就是要在24小时里面，可能就是这一个小时，它上来的时候，对不对？它上来的时候，它本来一开始是一开蜡烛就开始在升的嘛，在上到这里来，遇到原来是这个反击，这个反击的蜡烛，空头强势的蜡烛是一种反击嘛，所以它开始往下跌，下来突破不了，形成压力，继续跌，对不对 ？OK， 是因为有这根蜡烛 ，OK， 有这根蜡烛啊，所以呢，这个无形中变成一个压力。那么呢，现在再重新回调，隔一天开蜡烛开市，它就开始往上升，形成一个更高的支撑，再继续上。通常这种情况是不是在尝试突破？一有这个更高的支撑，就要尝试突破这个压力。可是这个压力，你看刚好它是遇到之前的压力，所以呢，这个就被压下来嘛，是不是？它压下来了之后呢，怎么会变成多呢？是因为你注意看 ，OK， 注意看啊，现在支撑着，然后过了几天、几个小时，一直上去，你看它是不是有一个更高的低点、更高的低点、更高的低点、更高的低点？哎，这一个范围注意看 ，OK， 看一下啊，然后我讲英文，等一下我回来讲解。All right, so over here, we know just as I explained over here, it met up with this previous resistance, it formed a new resistance without breaking, it start to sell. So from here, this hour, it goes up green candle. So in day one, it's also one green candle is being rejected. It's because of H1 resistance here and of the rejection that forms a resistance area. And this one is where the reason it start to get the rejections in day one. As you can see, the candle is start to fall. Okay, it start to fall. Form the support, and can you see higher support? That means a higher low. Okay, towards the resistance area again. So that means a sign of strength. A sign of strength for buying. Am I right? Okay. Addition to it, you can see a lot of rejection candle. When it comes in, rejected. Correct? One rejection, two rejections. Am I right? Okay. So this resistance is still very strong until more and more. Okay. Higher low is a sign that is going to break the resistance. Okay, it's a sign that is going to break the resistance. All right, so whether it breaks or not, we do not know, but as it moves towards, you can see higher support, or you can call it higher low, is moving in the bull, correct, and nearer to the resistance area. So in this case, as you can see, okay, as you can see, it is moving this way. So let me insert a triangle, okay, and you can see very clearly how people actually draw the line, and usually they draw a line like this and like this is the resistance, and this is where it starts. Okay, so it will go this way. Okay, go this way, and they tell you, okay, break out of here, you go buy. You break down here, you sell. Am I right? Okay, so yeah, maybe yeah. Anyway, it's correct. Okay, nothing wrong with that. It's just a way that you can read the chart as well. Okay, 在这里有些人就会画这样的一个线，这里一条线，然后这里画着一条线上去。因为呢，更高的低点，也就是更高支撑，往这压力去的话，呢，在这里这一种现象，它会一直在上去哦。那么一直在上去的话呢，是要尝试突破这个压力位置，所以要很小心啊。有些人会这样放这里和这里，然后像这样啊。那么呢，如果它突破上面这里做多，如果突破下面这里做空 ，OK 是可以，就是因为这个是这是做一个参考嘛。这个就是最后是进来这边是做一个参考的 ，OK 好不好？ Alright, so this kind of this kind of technique, it works as long as you're comfortable with it. Okay, it works anywhere, anyway if you can get a profit. Okay, all strategy it works. Okay, it's a matter of how you use it, and that's all. Okay, so now, okay, right now I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to take away this first. Okay, so that's clearer. So rejection, when the rejection over here, yes, the next candle open, yeah, you can expect another round of falling. Okay, another round of falling. All right. Okay, so butter. Okay, over here. Okay, I would say it is okay. A sign of falling. Okay, it's a sign of falling. Yes, but can you see it is not falling very low and it retraces back very fast. OK， 在这里要看，哎，老师啊，你看这里，这里有一个空头强势，是一个反击。那么接下来就是红蜡烛，我是开始可以做空了哦，这个可以开始做空啊，没问题。OK， 这个是可以开始做空。在这里开始做空的时候呢，哎，为什么又这么快就回调了？为什么这么快就赶紧的回调上去呢？是不是？啊，其实这个有一个窍门的。我这里一看这个的话呢，我就知道说它是会回调的，好不好？哦，我是神哈，对不对？没有啊，no no no，不是啊，我是跟你开玩笑的。OK，so as you can see, okay, although we are now during at this part here, we are learning the rejection candle is at a support. So as you can see over here, this part here, as you can see, the rejection candles actually comes in. But remember one thing, okay? At this point of time, this candle it can retrace backwards and it go up very fast. So that means in a way, this is going to be buying, and I can tell it's going to buy, and I won't enter a trade over here. Okay, why, Eric? Can you tell me why? Actually, I'm here to tell you why. Okay. The reason is behind is that you have another factor that you have to take into consideration, that is trading hours. Okay, trading hours. Can you take a look at this trading hours? It's an MT4. Okay, MT4 EET timing. Okay, the MT4 EET timing. This is already 22 hours. It's 2200 hours. Market has closed, and guess what? All of us are sleeping. Correct. The last 2 hours of each day, the market is very dead. It's very dry. So no volume. How do you expect it to continue the selling? Okay, all right. So trading hours is another factor that you have to take note for such a rejection candle that happens in front of you. Okay, you get what I mean? All right. 好了，那么现在在这里你这样看的话呢，在这一段里面，这里是有一个反击嘛，对不对？这个反击点在这里出现的时候呢，我不会进场的原因是因为在这里呢，你看到吗？它的交易时间是一个关键，是另外一个关键。你一看到这样的交易时间，这个是几点了哦？22点哦，就是在 MT4的时间已经22点，大家都睡着了，好不好？美国也下班了哦，所以在这里啊，这个不可以再做交易了。所以这个交易时间也是一个非常重要的一点，好不好？好，这个交易时间也是非常重要的一点啊，不是一看到反击就马上做空哦，也要看情况。所以在开始的时候，我就一直说，你一定要看情况，才可以决定说现在目前呢是否适合在这个阶段运用这个方式来辨认、来笃定这个是下跌趋势。OK， 不一定的，因为时间上刚好配合不来。OK， 好了。Okay, right. So remember, there's another factors that we have to take a look. Trading hours. Okay. All right. Trading hours is another important part. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me get a drink. Okay. Okay. Yep. All right. So I'm sorry. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Over here. Yeah, so by looking at this part here, we will understand that rejections must come from the resistance. Okay, the next thing, the trading hours is also very important. When it comes to support, we also need to take a look whether this rejection will still help. Okay, all right. Okay, so all these are very important factors that we need to pay attention to. OK， 这些都是比较重要的一个要点啊，大家都需要关注的，好不好 ？OK 啊，All right, guys. Yes. OK， 好的。那么在这里看一看啊，现在over here, let's take a look right now. Okay, if I'm looking at this, okay, like this. Now, the rejection over here. Well, let's take a look. This part here, 1 here, okay, 10 pips to the real body, 5 pips. This is 10 pips. This is 5 pips. Okay, this is 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour chart. Okay, so let's take this for example. Okay, for the example. Okay, over here. So this is a big selling candle. Okay, this is a big selling candle. So when I see this, let me shrink down, and take a look. It went up, retracement, stop, come back, hit a resistance again, and it started to go back again, correct? Okay, it started to go back again and come back again, and you see, and this one actually goes up, okay, and it hits on the resistance level. This is the resistance area. So over here, these two candles. Okay, let me pull back. Let me pull this back. Where's my yellow line? Where's my yellow line? Hey, my yellow line is gone. Where are you? Okay. Okay, give me a minute, huh? Oh yes, thank you so much. I think I'm so sorry for the nuisance that I created for clearing my throat. Okay. My apologies. Okay. Yep. Okay. You had too many live sections in a day. Please take. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jasmine. Okay. All right. So over here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Can you see? Can you see over here? This is the resistance level. It has created a resistance level over here. Am I right? Okay. So this we have to take note about this. Can you see the candle? It went up, come back, and this one it went up, it went down again. So you see, can you see there's a resistance here? Green, red candle is forming down, and can you see it went up again and touches the resistance level here? This candle. Now this, I'm talking about this candle. Can you see? This is a resistance candle. All right. This is a resistance candle. Okay. So over here, sorry, this is a resistance level, resistance area. Okay. So when it touches the resistance area, it went in and it got rejected. It got rejected. So guess what is the next move? Guess what is the next move? OK， 现在我们这里这样看啊，这里啊，现在这个绿色蜡烛、红色蜡烛，我们缩小来看的话，它下跌了之后回调，遇到压力再下跌一次再回调，好不好？现在又再遇到压力，这里啊，这里看到吗？这整排的压力，要么又在下滑，这里回调一些，再下滑，现在回来了。这里呢是有点 trending 开始下跌趋势的开始，可是结束，这里停了一阵，那么呢开始上来，它这里遇到支撑嘛，所以它上来的时候呢，遇到这里的压力，对不对？开始遇到这里的压力，那么遇到这里的压力的时候呢，我们再看，它遇到这个压力范围，这个是范围嘛，这个压力范围，这整段，好吧？这里好，这里看啊，这里整个都是压力范围。好不好？那么这个压力范围呢，它走进去这个压力范围里面，然后开始呢被反击下来，被反击下来哈。那它被反击下来这个之后呢，在这一段哦，现在是上影线比实体还长嘛，是不是？这个还有5个点，这个就10个点，对不对？所以呢，我们下一根蜡烛接下来的走势，上还是下？你们说说看好不好？上还是下？ Right, so let's take a bet here. Okay, right now, if you're looking at this, like I say, this is a big selling candle. All right. So what are we expecting to see for the next candle? Is a selling candle? Is it going to be a selling trend or a buying trend? Make a guess. Make a guess. Okay. Right. So yep. I hate guessing. Yes. Okay. Right. Okay, just taking some games before we fallen asleep. Okay, all right. So we have some participant. Okay, that keep me going. Thank you. Okay, yes, this is going to be if you're looking at this, selling is very possible. Selling is possible. OK, selling is possible. Alright， 这样看的话呢，在这里呢，做空的可能性是很大的。OK， 这个做空的可能性是很大的哈。OK， 正确，好不好？这样的话哈，现在哈，在这里呢有一个这样的一个反击，好不好？这个好了，那么呢，这个反击呢，在这里的话呢，有看到这个反击的可能性。那么接下来呢的几个小时的话呢，它往下滑的可能性是有的，好不好？是有的。但是呢，我们另外一个东西要看的就是我们的支撑位置，好不好？支撑位置哈，我看一下支撑位置在哪里。OK， 我看一下支撑位置。All right, so the next thing that we're going to take a look, pay attention to is the support level. Support level. So if you can see this is a sign that it was a rejection candle in the last hour. So it actually giving us a signal that actually there's a sign of selling. Correct? There's a sign of selling. Yes, there will be a sign of selling. So in this case, this sign of selling, the next thing that we are going to pay attention is that where is the support level? Where is the support level? Okay, so looking at this is a very clear. Okay, this is going to be a very clear signal that this is a support. As you can see, the whole level is around this area of support. Okay, and the candle, the lowest shadow here hits here nearby 25% and you went back and open up. Correct. So this support level is very, very clear, very, very clear. So this part here, okay, this part here, after it went back, red, green candle, it turns back. It becomes a support again, correct? All right. So now, if I'm talking about the selling, I'm going to talk about this support, a higher support. Now a higher support. So because the support level, if it's no longer here, is going to move up to here. Okay, it's moving up here. All right, moving up here. So now, although you see a big selling candle here, all right. So take note of the support level about 17 pips. Okay, about 17 pips. So tell me, okay, for those who understand English, tell me, okay, how many pips do you want to take if you want to enter a trade? If you are to enter a trade, how many pips do you want to take? All right. 好了，这边的话呢，while waiting for your answer, I'm going to over to the Mandarin and explain. OK， 我们这里这样看的话呢，是有下跌的一个现象，好不好？现在呢，我们下跌的现象出现啊，但是呢，我们呢也要注意看的就是我们的支撑位置在哪里。OK， 好，这个支撑位置呢，在这里注意看，这整排嘛，是不是整排？这整排再加上这个下影线来了，马上回调被反击回去了，只是一个下影线嘛，对不对？然后这里就无形中就变成一个支撑了，支撑在这里变成更高的支撑，现在变成更高的支撑。OK， 这样的话呢，现在这个支撑就在这里了。所以这里虽然有一个下跌趋势，的话呢，我们也要注意看说，现在目前这个价位往下到这个支撑位的时候有17个点，好不好？有17个点。那么呢，在这个17个点里面呢，你要拿多少个点，好不好？听这种中文的人来，如果你写上来一下 ，OK， 写下来一下，说你们现在在这里看到的话，它呢在这个方式开始在跌的时候，你已经进场，比如说你要进场也好，你要拿多少个点数，好不好？你要拿多少个点数，好啊 ？OK， 来，一起参与一下 ，Right？Okay, so I see I see plenty of these people from the West here. Okay, actually they punch in. Okay, what? Okay, a lot of you think that I will give you a miss. Okay, all right. pass. Pass. Okay, that's good. All right, pass. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's one. Okay. Yep. That's cool. All right. Okay. Pass. 5 pips, 8 pips, 3 pips. Okay, so plenty of them was talking about 3 pips, 5 pips. A lot of people are saying pass. Okay, let's see. 好吧，那我们来看一看听中文的哈，中文的。Okay, the Chinese, the Mandarin, in the East. Okay, so we have IG here, past also past. 跳过10，跳过5个点，跳过，跳过5个点，跳过哈。OK， 很多跳过哈。OK， 来看一下看一下我们这个马来西亚的哈。OK。Asia here, okay, let's take a look. 5 pips, 10 pips, okay. 5 pips, 10 pips, selling down, 5 pips, 10 pips, 5 pips, 10 pips, okay. Right, okay, cool, pretty cool. Okay, that's good. So we have a lot of people here with options of pass, 3 pips, 5 pips, 10 pips. Okay, you see, we have the same understanding. Okay, we have the same understanding where this is the rejection candle, correct? The rejection candle. So when the rejection candle actually goes into this resistance area, it's a sign of selling off. Am I right? And there's a sign of selling off, and this actually we can see that the next few hours that it may coming down to short. But a lot of us actually choose not to take a lot of pips. The reason behind is support is too near. Okay, that's correct. Okay, that's very good. Support is too near. You are right. Okay, so over here, that's correct. Okay, but if you are taking more than 20, it's going to be a harsh wall in front of you. All right, that's correct. If you're taking more than that, I think this part here is going to give you a headache because of the support level. Am I right? Okay, so this area here, the support is actually pretty near. Okay, and it can be very strong as well. All right, so for people who are actually over on the other side of the super scalping, all right, I know that you are going to take 3 and you will just leave the market. Am I right? Okay, so you are going to be very careful. Okay, all right. So over here, we have to understand that when we are actually having this kind of situation, although yes, we see such situation of selling off, the trend of selling off, now we have to take note. Okay, we have to take note that this is also very dangerous. And because why is it very, very dangerous is because the support level is so near. Although the sign of selling off is there, but we still have to take note. Just in case it don't break and it's going to form a higher high with a higher support, and that is going to be a bull, and it's going to push higher and higher. Am I right? So there's always an opportunity. I know there's always opportunity, Riano. All right, Riano was saying there's always opportunity of grabbing, whether it's more or less. That's all. Okay, you are right. Okay, so when you see this, you can grab a 3, a 5, correct? But before it hits on, then you are moving out of the market. But there are plenty of people, once they enter a trade, they always have the thoughts of, I'm going, this trade is going to go for 100 pips, 1,000 pips, okay, 1,000 pipettes, 2,000 pipettes, that can actually give me a lot of profits. Well, actually, once you have the thoughts, it will always hinder your profits. Okay, so yeah, we always have to pay attention to the space of the support level and whether it will form a higher high, a higher low, a higher support, and that is also very important to us. Okay, let me go into the Mandarin where I spend a long time in English as well. Alright, so 在这里我们再看的话呢，很多人会选择就好像在这个欧美的这个西方那边他们都写了很多3个点、5个点、3个点、5个点。为什么呢？在他们的文化里面，每一次像这样的一个 反击呢，都是一个机会让他们进场。可是他们都会，通常一般他们都会看的就是这个支撑位置在哪里。那个支撑位置在这一段的时候呢，通常他们都会再看多一个点，就是整体这样看的话，是不是一个更高的支撑、更高的支撑、再更高的支撑？这里呢，这个更高的支撑、再更高的支撑，一路在上这更高的支撑呢，这些支撑位置一般都是越来越强，好不好？越来越强。那么呢，在这里虽然我们有17个点，有17个点来说的话呢，有下跌趋势，他们都不会拿17个点，因为他们知道说，他们都会往着这个点来看，好不好？会有再加上一个点来看，就是这个更高的支撑、更高支撑、更高的支撑，这些更高的支撑呢，都是让这些交易员虽然看到有反击点，都是给他们一些担忧的。所以他们一般都会拿3个点到5个点，他们是不想错过任何在外汇市场的机会的人哈。OK， 他们叫做 currency hunter OK so yeah， 所以他们呢他们是这个货币猎人来的啦，所以他们一般这些都看得到，可是他们都会尝试拿3个点5个点就出场了。好不好所以呢不会来到17个点这个范围的所以他们就因为再加上这个点，虽然有这个反击，不过这里和这里全部形成起来的话，你注意看，其实它就是一个更高的支撑、更高的支撑嘛，对不对？所以这更高的支撑、更高的支撑是越来越强，导致到它这边的话呢，就不会有太大的这个想法说会拿很多。了解我的意思吗？好不好 ？OK 如果了解的话呢，在这一段里面的话在这里，请给我一个3号，OK 3号，请给我一个3号Alright Okay, if you can understand what I'm saying about this big rejection candle, but we are not going to take the trade here. It's because of the support level, correct? We have 17 and we are not going to grab the 17. If you understand the reason why, it's because the support, a higher support become a very strong support here. Right? Am I right? Okay, if you understand, give it number 3. Alright, while waiting for your number 3, let's take a break with a drink and watch this. Okay, right. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much for so many of the number 3 here. Okay, IG 的朋友们都应该是听得懂了IG. Okay, that's good. All right. So, 在这里的话呢，这样看的话我们基本上都知道说有这样的情况发生的话，我们都得要避开先你要进场要进得很准，要进得准，也要出得很快。OK， 不然的话呢，很容易就被反转回去OK， 好不好 ？Alright, so as you can see, okay, over here, when we shrink down the chart, okay, over here, now it looks like a moving up trend. It's a trick question. Yes, you are right. It's a trick question. Okay, so over here, when this is a moving up trend, okay, when you see such a rejection candle, you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention how it moves in the next candle before you actually take action. Remember just now I was saying, okay, if you have a rejection candle over here, yes, we can make a guess. We can roughly tell that it will go for a selling. Okay, it will go for a selling. After the engulfment actually comes in, the engulfing candle actually comes in like this. Okay, this is very good. Okay, this is a graveyard here, correct? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, this is a big selling candle. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. Okay, another one is here. Okay, another one is here. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at this first. Okay, let's have more practice. Okay, let's have more practice. Okay, big selling candle, it start to fall, correct? So when it start to fall, it forms a rejection. The rejections fall and form a resistance. Okay, the resistance lower resistance lower resistance. Am I right? Okay， 在这里你看到吗？这里有一个反击，这里有一个反击。为什么这个反击就可以下？刚才那个反击就不可以下。OK， 其实这样看啊，这里是不是一个压力？这个反击出现形成的一个压力，然后这里呢再出现又形成另外一个压力。这个呢，它之前在形成压力之前呢，它上升进入了这个的压力范围，然后没突破的情况下反击回来。啊，这个就是这个空头强势嘛。这个空头强势之后下来，下一根蜡烛在开的时候，是不是无形中变成一个压力了？很好啊，无形中变成一个压力。然后回来的时候呢 ，OK， 注意看啊，注意看这一点啊，注意看，先去明白这一点。反击下来以后变成绿红，再红的蜡烛开始往下跌了，这个就是变成一个压力了。OK， 好不好 ？Alright, so from now, as you can see over here, okay, coming back to English, green candle it actually went up, testing the resistance over here, area resistance. And now area resistance is not breaking, and it comes back by showing a rejections here by the resistance, the previous resistance over here. And as you can see, after the rejections, the candle has formed a resistance, a new resistance below the previous resistance. So this resistance formed below resistance, now come back again, we're going down, going down. So as you can see, as it moves and go around, moves and go, it comes back here, it's meeting up with the previous resistance right here, correct? The current here, okay, over here, this side here, is actually now moving towards the resistance formed over here, the previous resistance, okay? 所以这里你看在往下跌了之后，它开始回调到这里的时候，这里是不是一个压力位置？当它开始碰到这个压力位置的时候呢，这是一个反击的压力位。这种反击的压力位一般呢都是比较有利的。OK， 这种一般都是比较有利的。这就是上两堂课说的，这个就是那个窍门啊。像这样的那个4小时里面的窍门，人家是跟你讲这个位置嘛，是不是？那个就是那个秘密啊。Okay, so the last two classes we talk about the secrets over here, where people can actually give you the signal, a trading signal is because of the rejection candle. Okay, it's because of rejection candle, and this is one, and we have another one. The price is up here. So if you're selling within this range, yeah, you're pretty safe. Am I right? Okay, when you are selling this range, and this is moving up, and you can still see another rejections here. And when there's another rejections over here, and the next candle to open over here, well, mamma mia, correct? Okay, when you see this is good. When you meet up with the previous resistance as a rejection over here, this area of resistance is a new form resistance, a lower resistance formed here, and with a new resistance again and a rejection candle again, it comes back. So this is mamma mia. Okay, right. So if you are experiencing this in terms of H1RD is like a V shape. Okay, let's go H1RD as a V over here. 19th of November. All right, 19th of November over here in H1. All right, let's take a look. 19th of November. Okay, H1 over here. Can you see? Oh, my marking is already here. Okay, so you see the rejections. It comes down. Okay, and it forms these rejections here, correct? And let me draw another line. The rejections candle over here is the same. So it went down below aqua below the white line, and this aqua is still below the white line, and you can see the candle red dot, new resistance, rejections. The next candle to go. Haha, is that the correct one? Yes. So this is a V-shape H1RD V plus the rejection on the resistance level, resistance area, and then the next candle opening that it opens to going down lower than the previous price, and that is a sign of selling off, and that's where you are going to look out for your correct entry point to enter for a trade. Okay, right? If you can understand my English here, my explanation in English, okay, give me a number 5. Say okay, put out your hand. Okay, number 5. All right. 好吧，那么 let me go into the Chinese. Okay, Mandarin. 那么现在开始讲解这个中文了啊。在这里的话，1小时啊，先看裸图啊哈，裸图这一看，这个反击，然后这个反击，这里反击下来形成一个压力，这里上去的时候才尝试突破这个压力位，它突破不了，又被反击下来，又是一个反击的现象。开蜡烛是这样反击下来，都是一个往下跌的现象嘛。所以这个波动在走着上来的时候呢，它进入了这个范围。这个范围我怎么画出来？就是这个反击点。这个反击点在这一段，你看最高这一段到这里呢，开盘价，这里是不是个压力位？变成这个是一个新的更低一点的这个压力范围。那么这个上来的时候呢，它上来的时候又被反击，又有一个反击哦，你看到吗？这里 ，OK， 这一根呢是一个反击，我拉开一下，这个是一个反击，然后下一个蜡烛它开下来的时候，是不是价位有低过这个之前的蜡烛？那么呢，这个呢是不是一个绿红，又是新的压力？这个是不是一个反击点？那么下一根蜡烛在开的时候，就是在往下跌的现象就很大了，就出现了，机会就很大了，很高了。好了，回到我们的系统里面看的话，你这一看，同样的解释，水蓝线割下白线，一直保持在白线下面嘛，保持在白线下面。那么这个红点出现，是不是形成一个 V 字？然后在这个范围里面，反击的蜡烛出现，又是 H1RD V 字的出现，下一根蜡烛的出现，然后呢，蜡烛有低过这之前的这个价位范围的话呢，你在这个时候开始找进场点，这样的话，你说这个是不是更好？这个是不是一个很明显告诉我们这个往下跌的趋势来了？所以你进单子的时候要进的精准啊！好，我在跟你说话、啊，你有在听吗？要进的精准啊 ！OK， 通常你呢，你在这边这样看这里啊，它可能上一根蜡烛开始要上去嘛，就回调了，不要急着在这根蜡烛进场。下一根蜡烛，如果这个进场很靠近支撑位置的话，不要进场。那么等它上去的时候，可能下来的时候呢，它呢可以把这个支撑位置的距离拉开，然后呢有形成这个蜡烛，比之前这个反击的蜡烛啊，实体要小小的啊那种啊，它低过实体的话，这种下跌趋势就出现，往下做空的趋势也出现，那么又有反击嘛，这种是反击的下跌趋势。这个一反击下来，这种是垂死的挣扎上去，然后再下来，超越过这个更低的价位的时候呢 ，engulfing 啊，这个红色蜡烛出现，走，比之前还要低的时候呢，比之前的蜡烛实体还要低的时候呢，这种往下跌来突破这些支撑的可能性都很大，所以呢，这些是我们想应该关注的地方嘛。OK， 好，这些要注意了哈，这个OK， 好，这个非常重要哈，所以你们在这边的话呢，你们也是要注意看啊 ，OK， 所以通常你这样看，我用裸图解释 ，OK， 裸图解释，你要注意看蜡烛，这个蜡烛有没有什么 OK， 可是，在系统里面看的话呢，系统里面 H1RD 红点出现蓝色啦，水蓝线在白线下面，然后这个来的 V 字M5有新的力度，然后呢，这个就会要开始往下做空了 ，OK， 那么才来找进场点，就非常的简单，对不对 ？OK， so it's going to be very simple in this system, okay, and right here is in the raw chart. Most of the time, actually, we are reading. We have to read a lot. We have to practice a lot. Okay, so guys, take a look at the rejections. Okay, but also take note. What are the points? What are the time that actually the rejections comes in? Okay, that actually will not fall. It will not sell. Example, number one, you are going into the wrong trend. Okay, you're going to the wrong trend. Secondly, you are going into the wrong trading hours. Okay. Third, you are on the support. Okay, that means to say you are actually big selling like this just now when we are talking about. Okay, when we are talking about the big selling. Where is it now? Yep. the big selling over here, but yet it will still go up, high up. Okay, yeah, over here. All right, just now earlier on, it's not here. Sorry. Let me take a look again. I'm lost. Okay, I'm lost. All right. Um, okay, let me see. This in okay. Anyway, yeah. Here, yeah. Over here. Yes. Okay, over here. Okay, so if we have a rejections here, okay, let's say example like this. Okay, the rejections over here, okay, rejections over here, but yet it's not falling, it still continue the buying. Okay, so these are the signal, okay, over here. So we are on the support, we are on the support level, so it's very near to the support level, which is no good. Okay, this is no good. All right, so this, as for this, you are challenging the support. So I wouldn't want to challenge the support. I want to go flow. I want to flow with the resistance. OK， 好，有的时候在这一段呢，你可以看到像这个，它是一个 rejection， 可是为什么不能下来？它的反击是因为呢这个范围呢，它下来的时候其实是在支撑位置上，它一下来碰到在支撑位置走的时候呢，这一个你是在挑战这个支撑位，其实这个不是很好，不要去挑战这个支撑。Never ever challenge the support level. We always flow with the trend. Okay, sell at the resistance. Okay, TP before the support. 我们每次要进场，我们看到反击都是要确定说它是在上面下来的那种，也就是从上面 OK， 这个反击啊 ，OK， 这些反击点的话呢，从这里有这样的一个反击的蜡烛，都是要在压力位置出现，在压力位置出现。好比像这样的一个蜡烛，好不好？像这样的一个，虽然它是绿色，没有那么的美好，可是还是会往下跌的一个可能性的。只是说在你进场点的时候呢，可能价位是比较差了一点点，比较低一些些，好不好 ？OK。Right, so this is that's where the difference is, Okay. Oh my God, Pao Yan. What is that? Pao Yan. Okay. Okay, Pao Yan. Pao Yan is actually very challenging if I'm going to sell, like you say. Yes, that's right. Okay. Serena was asking a question over here. Okay, Serena was asking a question over here, whereby in such a candle, this is a big selling candle, yes, but it's going to be a challenging because of the support at the higher support. You're right. Okay, so it has to form a new resistance, isn't it? Yeah, you're correct. Okay, you are correct. But over here, the main point here is the space is too tight. The space is too tight for us to continue. Okay, so this is not easy. All right. OK， 这个的话呢，在这里我们这样看的话，大家应该是会明白我们现在看一下4小时的这一段4小时。OK，4 hours，4 hours of trading. OK, these 4 hours rejections. 4 hours rejections is very important. Okay, because in this case, okay, when you see 4 hours is actually like is a segment, and we are going to take a look that in this segment is there any turning point to sell or to buy, correct? So these are all very important matters. So H4, we always look out at H4 when you see such a selling candle, big selling candle, one here, all right, another one here, correct? Okay, so there's another one here. All right, so these are all these very important signal that we actually will be talking about, so that this is where we are going to actually understand, and is it going to sell, and when it comes to this point that it's going to sell, but are we at the correct state to sell? Are we? Okay, this is one point that we need to know. This one point here we need to know, because we don't want to just blindly enter the sell to sell when we are at the wrong situation. Okay, you don't sell when the situation is at the buying, correct? So that is a wrong way to go. That's where a lot of people actually going onto the anti-trend when they say I sell, the chart will go into a buying. So no way, okay, right? So this is not correct. 好了，那么在这里啊，我们在做空，我们在看到这些空头强势的蜡烛在4小时的时候呢，好不好？很多嘛，对不对？这里一根，这里一根，对不对？好不好？这里也有，是不是？但是我们要注意看的是，这些空头强势的反击蜡烛，这些空头强势的反击蜡烛的话呢，这些是在哪一个情况？我们不是说一看到就这样盲目的进场，所以我们要知道情况，三大情况的三大要点就是我们的第一啊，就是你是在支撑位置做吗 ？OK， 趋势对吗？时间点对吗？交易时间点对不对？啊，这些都是非常重要的一些要点啊，不要只单看这个蜡烛 ，OK， 你也要知道说当下是什么情况，好吧？好像比如说在let's take a look over here in the system here, okay, in this system here, as you can see, okay, rejections come, aqua cuts below the white line, and we start to sell. Another rejection comes, aqua is below the white line with HRD, yes, we can sell. Another rejection comes, aqua below the white line, yes, we can continue the selling, correct? Okay, and you can see when it moves up again, okay, aqua is above the white line, and this is a rejections here, okay, this is a rejections here. As you can see, there's a rejection, a green candle, the rejections here, but we cannot sell anymore. We cannot sell anymore. The next candle to come, we can't sell anymore. Why? Aqua line is above the white line. We cannot sell anymore. Right? So there's no rejections here. Okay, so there's no rejections here. No, so you see there's no rejections here. So as you can see over here, there's a rejection. There's a rejection here, over here. Aqua is below the white line now. Okay, right? Aqua is below the white line. But is there a H1RD here? No. Can we start selling now? No. Okay. All right. So there's also one point that we need to take care. We need to take note as well. Okay. So there are plenty of one look you can know. Okay, with the system here, you can see. Simple, right? Okay. 在这个系统里面这样看的话呢，这一段许然现在白线下面 rejections 来了，反击来了，可以做吗？可以。许然现在白线下面有反击了，可以做吗？可以。对不对 ？OK， 许然现在白线上面有反击了，可以做吗？不可以，很简单哦，是不是？直接就这样看到了，这个很清楚。所以你们在交易的时候，你们在看的时候，都是要注意看到这些东西，这些东西都是非常重要的啊。然后这一看的话呢，马上就看到说你现在应该做单还是不应该做单子了 ，OK， 好不好？我是说反击哈，反击 ，OK， 反击啊 ，OK，so。Over here, is there any question that you want to ask me about these rejections? Okay, rejections in H4. Okay, taking into consideration of the H4. Okay, okay. Shoot your question if you have question to ask me. Okay, then I will also answer your question when still in the live streaming. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So over here, when we are talking about this, okay, rejections to sell, rejection to sell. Am I right? Rejection to sell, rejection to sell. Okay, next thing, and of course, this is going to be the last thing that we are going to take a look. Okay, it will be introducing you something. All right, the rejections to become a support. Okay, this, I'm gonna touch on a little bit because this is not going to be now because it's going to be too long. Okay, the next round I'm gonna talk about the pin bar. Okay, the pin bar over here. Right, this pin bar, okay, is a big buying candle. Right, there's a lot of characteristics in the big buying candle which can tell you where's the support level that is very strong. Is going to reject the price. Okay, it's going to reject the price. Alright, 好了，那么现在我们这样看的话呢，我们现在在看的就是上面嘛，空头强势的反击，对不对？ 现在也是有这种拼把，这种叫拼把了哈。这里呢也是有多头强势的反击的。那多头强势的反击一般很明显告诉你机车位置在哪里的。这个也是一个很好的一个学习点。不过现在不能跟你讲啊，讲的太长了，它太长了，等一下你讲到你睡着去。Okay, guys, come on. Do you have any questions here for me? If you have questions here for me, please shoot your question. 有问题可以要问我吗？不然的话，还有没有别的这些单子要参考的？也可以一起来参考看看。OK， 你们有没有在看其他的单子？都可以拿来参考一下，好不好 ？OK. Well, let me take a break, have a sip. All right. Good. Okay, so over here. Yep. IG 这里有哈 ，OK 好，我这里看一下哈，目前现在这里这样看的话，我们在4小时看还是1小时看呢？一般在4小时看的较多，对吗 ？OK， 4小时看有4小时的意思 ，OK， 通常一般这个反击都是在4小时里面看在4小时里面看的哈 ，OK。那么这个反击点呢，在4小时里面看的原因啊，是因为呢，这个我们呢看的这个是为了说它转换，它是不是反击下来一转换的话，它就真的会下很多的那一种 ，OK， 了解吗 ？OK， 好。Yes. Okay, the point that there's a question here is that these rejections, are we going to hit on the H1 or are we going to hit on the H4? Okay, rightfully we are going to hit on the H4 is because H4 is where the segment turns. You see, so if the segment don't turns, and we wanted to see if the segment really turn and giving us a rejections and really going for selling. Then that is a very significant signal for us. That's what we actually want to see. Okay, right? OK， 还有吗？我们再看一看这个什么Man Y 说什么？Euro franc current H4. Let me take a look at Euro franc current H4. Okay, current H4 also big selling candle. Okay, currently this is a big selling candle. Yes, correct. This is a big selling candle. So let us take a look. Okay, in this H4, this is a selling candle. What am I going to pay attention to over here? Okay, let's see. This is a resistance here. Okay, see, there's a resistance over here. Correct? Resistance. Okay, resistance. So comes down here, okay, and it actually go on and going up, okay, going up, hits on the resistor and now become a rejections. It has become a rejections. Okay, right now it has become a rejections. Yes, you are correct. So this rejection comes in. Let's wait for the next candle when it opens. Okay, when it opens and it start to and the price, the next candle open. With this real body is a small body and the next candle open and it goes sliding down below this candle, below the previous candle, the price is a sign. It's a sign of selling. It's a sign of selling. Okay, it's a sign of selling. You are correct this way. Okay, but it has to be you have to make sure. Okay, like this is going up and now coming down. The trend is selling is good. Okay, firstly, the trend is selling is good. Secondly, Euro franc is still active is good. All right. So, thirdly, are you selling at the support? No. So you're still good. Okay, perfect. Okay, well done. Man Y. All right. Okay. So Man Y 这里说，在这里有压力，它一反击上来，碰到之前的压力。第一，碰到之前的压力，下跌趋势。第二，要等下一根蜡烛开了比这个实体还要低的价位 OK， 那么这个实体要小了哈，不要这些到回来了哈，这个要小。那么另外一个蜡烛开的时候，等它下来，低过之前这个蜡烛。那么第一，下跌趋势；第二是在压力位置下来的。OK， 那么第三，这个交易时间点还是活跃的，那 OK 啊，那就 OK。那么等一下可以关注一下 ，OK， 关注一下欧瑞啊，看它是不是真的还是会再继续往下跌，好不好 ？OK。好的，那么在这里啊，Fed was asking 老师什么啊？那么时间问题怎么知道？时间交易时间的这个不是大问题啊，这个是很简单的。你在这个等一下，我发一个 link，OK， 我发一个链接给你。OK， 我发一个链接给你啊，这个链接在这里 ，OK， 这个链接，原来你不知道有这样的一个东西，OK， 这个链接啊，OK，I'm gonna send in，OK，I'm gonna send in a link，OK，this is where you actually can check the opening and the closing of each trading market，OK，so that you will be able to know that you are trading within the active hours，OK，好，这里刚刚发这个链接进去。这个链接呢，在这里给你们看一下哈。OK， 这个链接给你们看一下。这个链接呢，在这一段里面，你们就可以按照这个链接，然后呢，可以让你知道说这个市场是否活跃，开市几点，闭市几点，好不好 ？OK， 好，这个没问题哈。IG 的朋友，你们应该要看影片啊，看得到吗？看不到啊！糟糕了 ！OK， 这个不行哈，看不到，你们帮我转发一下好不好 ？OK， 就是那个 forexfactory.com/calendar 是吧？是不是啊？不对啊，对不起，我发错链接了。OK，Sorry，I got the wrong one，I got the wrong one. Okay, I'm very sorry. Okay, converter. Okay, I got the converter, time converter. Okay, the timing converter. Okay, yeah. Okay, 来这里 ，Thank you. OK， 这个才对啊，OK， 这个才对的哈。OK， the converter。OK， 看到吗？你们 ？OK， 好吧，有吗 ？The second one 哈。The first one is wrong the first one. The first one is forexfactory.com, which is for us to actually okay, let me remove it. Okay, have I removed it? Okay, good. Okay, I shall retract it. Okay. Okay, 好吧。Alright, so over here you can in this Forex Factory, in this Forex time zone converter, you can switch to your own country time zone that actually fits into your time, okay, so that you will know, okay, so that it's very clear for you, okay. OK， 好的，那么今天呢，我们再看一下有没有什么问题吗？还有没有什么问题 ？Alright, let's take a look. Is there any other questions that you all want me to address? Well, I'm still doing a live section here. Alright. Pound yen, are we still looking at selling after resting for so many days? Okay, let's take a look. We are still selling. We are still selling. Yes, we are still selling. As you can see, alright, from the peak over here, it starts to sell down, and now a lower high over here, lower high. Each low high is actually a symbol of a lower resistance, and sellers are still selling at a lower price. OK， 就 they are still selling at the lower price， 啊哈 ，OK， 在这里的话，还是不是在做空的趋势呢？我们还是在做空的趋势，在这里一段做空，做空，做空，更低、更低、更低的高点，也就是更低、更低的压力来到这里，这里，这里，这里，好不好？It is still in the bear. It is still in the bear. It's just that when it comes to this segment here, it has slowed down and a lot of fighting, okay, struggling is in this whole area. So right now, okay, we have to be patient when you are entering into this segment, okay, this section, okay. So let me highlight it up, okay. As you can see, this part here is very obvious that you can tell this is a downward trending. Am I right? 这里是一个下跌趋势，所以做空很容易嘛，对不对 ？Alright, so how about here? And you take a look at here, this area here. And when you take a look at this area here, after the trending stops here, correct? The trending. Actually, the trending didn't stop, but it just went into a very big ranging over here. The trending, as you can see, support become resistant, correct? You see the rejection is because the support become resistant. So in this case, when it comes back hitting on the support, it is still in the trending area, but it went up, it stopped here, and it's still in the trending, but it's just that it cannot break the support over here to continue the trending. So in this case, this is such a disappointment that they actually stop here, and we still have some chance to actually grab some, but it's still not into the bear trending area. Okay, it's still not there yet. So now we are moving upwards, higher support. It seems like it's trying to break out to the back to the above the resistance area into the ending the retrending, to end the trending. So we are still in the trending, but it's a very big ranging. Okay, but it's a sign of strength that is going up to break the resistance. So be patient, just be patient. In any case, if it breaks, if it coming to the resistance here, and it is not breaking, we have a chance that it may come down, okay, to break the support level, and it's going to be a very big space. It's going to be a very big space, 170 pips, which is very good and very potential. So this is kind of good. So be patient before we actually take a bet, take a risk, and then in the end we're going to suffer losses. Okay, patience does pays. Okay, all right. So over here, 在这里我们这样看的话，下跌趋势在这里嘛，往上跌破，再跌破很容易哦。可是到这里的话，你看它上来支撑，这里的支撑变成压力，又再推下来，所以下跌趋势暂时停止在这里啊，没有下跌趋势。所以在这一段里面，我们这样看的话，它其实就一直在这里很大的盘整着，在这个范围。在这个范围有很多的变化，这个变化呢有这个反击上来，这个支撑，你看反击跟下影线很长的，之后就一直在里面形成更高的低点，更高的低点，更高的支撑位，一直往上升上去，要尝试突破这里的压力，把这个下跌趋势呢给破坏，就继续往上升了。OK， 好不好？那么在这一段里面的话呢，如果它没有的话，再回来往下跌回去的时候，在这里呢有170个点的空间，到时候就真的很好做了。Okay, all right. Okay, so pound yen, we got to be patient. We just need to be patient about how we are going to sell. Okay, all right. Okay, guys. Okay, time is actually running out. So yeah. I hope tonight this rejections video over here coming into this live, okay, taking a look at all these candles. I hope it really helps you. Okay, if you have any questions that you after listening to the live session over here do not understand, you can still leave your questions below the comment, and I will still answer to your specific questions. Okay, all right. So be a bit specific, and it will be much easier for me to answer your question as well, so that I can give you a very specific answer to your specific questions. OK，如果有不明白的地方，还是之后听了有不懂的，还是可以留言啊，留在 comment box 里面的话呢，我还是会在这个留言专区里面呢回复你的问题，好不好 ？OK。Alright, so we have another 1 minute before the H4 opening, so we can just stay on for another 1 minute to go, so that you can ask your questions in case you have. Okay, alright. Okay, I hope you like this video. So what do you want to do to my video? Smash the thumbs up button, give me a like. Okay, that's all I ask for. Okay, for people who are new, alright, remember to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will get the latest updates whenever I go live or I post a new video. I'm working on the new videos I'm going to post out, okay, but right now I'm still working on it, so that I hope you have your understanding, and later on I will post some as a summary, okay, of a short video short learning video for you, okay, right. 好的，那么我们来看看一下哈。OK， 希望大家 OK 刚进来的朋友就记得订阅我的这个频道。OK， 那么订阅这个频道，记得再给我一个 thumbs up， 给我一个 like， 好不好？那么鼓励我一下哈。OK， 好了，那么在这里我们这样看的话哈，老师你真可爱，真的真可爱哈。OK， 啊。因为我不要太认真啊，因为之前好多人说我太认真，然后真的很像很凶的老师啊，很像 Jenna 不在了 ，Jenna 跑去做直播了，他一直说我很凶哦 ，OK， 好不好 ？OK， 还有一个伟林，你好，伟林是吗？伟林应该是这样读哈。魏灵啊，魏灵啊，应该是魏国的魏，OK， 魏灵，魏国的魏灵 ，OK， 你好，魏灵 ，OK， 要华语字很难读啊，我一看到华语我就头疼了 ，OK， 你的华语也很好啊，哦，谢谢你，OK，so let's take a look，OK，H4。Alright, so in H4, if we have seen this H4 opening this way, red and green candle, so tentatively by looking at this candle, if this candle actually moving upwards, okay, moving upwards, and the price is above the highest of the previous candle, then I think this H4 is going to turn, okay. There's no rejection candle here anyway, okay, no rejection candle in here anyway, so unlikely that it will go selling, okay, unlikely. Even if it's so, then maybe it will take a longer while when it hits on the resistance around here, this area. Can you see this area? Okay. 我把这个放掉哈，来，我们来看一下。Okay, let's take a look. In this area, there isn't any rejections, right? There's no rejections candle over here tentatively. Okay, no rejections. Okay, there's only resistance. This part, this is the resistance, correct? This is the resistance. 好 ，Alright， 所以这里没有反击，只有压力。这里啊，没有反击，只有压力。所以在这个的话呢，反击点在这里，反击在这里嘛，对不对？这个反击就形成了一个压力。这个范围就是一个压力了 ，OK， 所以呢，在这里我们这样看啊，这个压力的话呢，我们这里这样看啊，这样看 ，OK， 这样看到比较清楚一点，这样 ，OK，So let's take a look. This is the rejections area. Okay, so now the rejection over here. So there will be a chance that is actually there's a chance of moving upwards. Am I right? Because of the rejections here, support. So now higher support. So very likely, pound yen is still moving north. When you look at H4, it's very straightforward. The rejections was here to sell. And the rejections to buy from the support is to buy. So can you see it's actually still moving upwards? So it's very high chance that the pound yen is still going upwards. Okay, it's still going upwards. So try to break the resistance here. When it actually comes here, and go into this area. And if there's a rejections again, and that's the time to sell. That's the time to sell. OK， 那么我们这样看啊，先看一个反击下来，对不对？然后这里有一个反击到支撑，反击回去就上了。所以很大的可能性从这里到这里都是往上升，来尝试突破这个压力的，好不好？来尝试突破这个压力的。OK， 当然当中也是会有下滑的现象啦啊，那么多个点不拿也还是得拿嘛，对不对？所以你要知道那个情况。现在还是会上去，不过每一次4小时一有压力，遇到压力下滑的时候，可以做单。在这个压力，比如说这个上来，可能明天有一个反击啊，那么可以再做吗？可以，还是可以再做的哦。所以不是说不能做了，不是说完全不能做，还是可以做，只是当下的情况是怎么样，有没有被反击下来，有没有在压力的位置反击下来？第二，有没有下跌趋势？第三，有没有在正确的时间点进场有没有在正确的交易时间里面做交易？这个活跃时间做交易啊，这些小小的这些点啊，都要非常注意啊。OK，so if you are talking about this higher low towards the resistance, can I say that there's no chance for me to trade for selling? Yes, you still have chance to trade for selling. As long as there's a resistance, when you met up with a resistance and the candle new resistance coming down, of course you can start selling. Or if there's a rejections from the resistance here and the next candle comes again, can you sell? Yes, you can sell. Always look out for the availability of the space. That's all. You can. Okay, maybe you can take a 10, 20 pips and then you're out. You know it's actually going up. So you don't go for a long trades. Okay, I mean you don't go for a long profit taking. Okay, you just take a short one, a scalping, or just scalp it and go because it's on the way to meet the resistance. Am I right? It's still on the way up. So you must know the current situation, what it's all about, and that is where you can grab it in any time that it start to retrace. Okay, you get what I mean now? Okay, all right. Okay, guys, I think I have to sum up now. Okay, so I hope this video really help you. Okay, but you need a lot of practice. Question, pump in, let me know. Okay, and I will answer your questions. Okay, if you want to have a conversation with me, okay, of course I cannot reply your messages immediately, but you can send in your message. All right, so you can send your message again to my Facebook page in ACS Learning Hub. Okay, ACS Learning Hub Facebook page. All right, that is where I will also answer your questions. Okay, ACS Learning Hub. Just ACS Learning Hub, because I have some guys with their name and followed by ACS Learning Hub. Just ACS Learning Hub. Okay, sending the message. Okay, I will reply the message from there. If you can catch me right on time, then probably we can have a 10 to 15 minutes chat to reply to answer all your questions. Okay, all right, okay. So I hope all of you are here with me, and I hope this session is really helpful. Okay, and if you think really helpful, worth subscribe to my channel, stay subscribed, and I will always come in here to have a lot of engagement with you and sharing a lot of knowledge with you. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. Really, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you appreciate this video, and I also hope that my sharing can give you a lot of profits. OK， 谢谢大家的支持，谢谢大家。OK， 谢谢。真的是太好了。OK，so 还有 IG 的朋友，你们有什么问题？我可以看一下你们有没有什么问题。OK。OK， IG OK no OK good IG 的朋友说这些知识点真的很重要哈 OK 明天要开始练习了，很好 OK right。 啊哈，还有吗？什么？哎哦，这个中文字很难读哦。Yeah, somebody translate for me, please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, very long and very long and it's a traditional Chinese. I cannot understand. OK，好的。现在是不是这样的情况又开始可以准备做空哈？现在哈，OK，let's see 啊。OK，现在在这个情况能不能做空？现在啊，已经这个的话要看4小时哦，这个是要看4小时，交易时间也要看一看啊。OK，现在有一点点空间呐、实话来说，有一点点空间，不过现在是在支撑的位置往上走的，所以有支撑嘛，有支撑的话就不要在这边做空，等它先上去。OK，形成有压力啊，那么才来下来做空，那样会比较安全一点。OK，好，yeah, Sawadee krab, just nice, Sawadee krab. Okay, so when you are selling, you see H4 is actually building up a support. So it's building up support. Highly likely it's going to move up. So if you want to sell, you sell at the resistance when the H4 is actually going up for a while and it's turning down. It's turning down at the point of time when it meet up with the resistance and then it start to turn down. Then that's where you should be looking out for selling. Okay, you should be looking out for selling. All right. Okay, so this is important. Okay, this is very important. Okay, Euro franc. Manwai was talking about Euro franc. Let's take a look at Euro franc. Oh, Euro franc. That's good. Okay, so this is what we are talking about. Okay, Euro franc. The resistance here. The resistance was here. Okay, and it's still here. Actually, I should say it is still here. And the rejection candle, firstly, initially going up, it touches the resistance, and it got the rejections. The rejections was here. The rejection is here, correct? Okay, so now the rejections is here. And if this H4 candle, the price actually crosses below the previous real body prices, now you have a good chance that it will continue the selling. Okay, it will continue the selling. All right. Okay. Yes. So you can see you use this Euro franc as a case study. Okay, that you can tell it's a downward trend, rejections from the resistance, active trading hours. Okay, and as you can see, it will still continue the selling. Okay, very highly likely. Okay. All right. Slowly until the support level. Very possible. Okay. All right. But Euro franc a bit slow Euro franc is a bit slow. Okay, so just take note. Okay, 欧瑞的话，这边这样看，压力、反击、价位现在开了，比之前的这个实体蜡烛还要低。这样的话呢，往下跌的可能性相当高哦。这个往下跌的可能性相当高。OK，可是到欧瑞很慢很慢。所以这个需要长一点的时间才可以才可以看得到它会跌到支撑位置哦。OK， 好不好？欧瑞很慢OK， 好不好？Yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much, guys. I think that's all for me. 谢谢你 Fab. Okay. Right. That's all for me now. Okay. So IG side also nothing. Okay. Okay. 好了，大家谢谢大家，没有问题的话就说晚安了哈。OK，Good night everybody. All right, and the rest what is that? Thank you, sir. I want to learn super scalping from Hubert. Hubert, somebody want to learn the super scalping from you, Bradley. Okay, yeah. Okay, so good. Okay, so yeah, that's all for me tonight. Hope you like my video. Remember to stay subscribed and see you in my Forex trading plan daily so that you know we have you know that we are going to build up together in a good community, healthy community, and a community with plans, community with focus to grab a consistent profit from the investment market. All right. Thank you guys for staying out here with me, especially Mika. Thank you. Yeah, I know you are there. I still see the light blinking. Green, green, green. Aha, now I see you. All right. Okay, have a good rest. Good night to all of you there. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you. Okay. So have a good night rest, everyone. Enjoy your lunch. Okay, guys in Europe. Okay, I hope enjoy your coffee. I would say. Okay, your coffee break. You just had your lunch. I know. Thank you so much. You are taking out your lunch time watching this video with me. Thank you, Hubert, Flora, Carol. Okay, Bernice from Canada. I know. Okay, thank you so much. All right. Okay, thank you, guys in the west. Okay, also in the east. Thank you so much. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you tomorrow. Okay, good night, everybody. Good night. Good night to you. See you.